This is not a test. This is not a test.
I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it.
This is not a
I don't know if
test.
you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it.
This is not a test. You can 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 test. This is not a test. This is not a test. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you I don't know if you can I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if I don't know if you can handle it. This is not a This is not a test. You can hand off. You can hand off. You can hand off. You can. This is not a test. You can hand off. You can hand off. You can hand off. You can. This is not a test. You can 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 test. This is not. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it.
It'll be a little quickie. Patrick, I'm going to go ahead and add you to the stage. I'll say my intros real after Patrick gets done because he is very busy. Make sure the audio is good and everything, guys, so we don't have to repeat ourselves. So let me know in the chat if you can hear us, okay? Okay. Everything I'm about to say today is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Do not take anything as a fact, all right? Thanks, Patrick, for taking your time out. So, apparently, there's been a video made again about Miss Betty Whitaker. Now, her being laying in the bed, not with transporter, and she was going to be on my live from your house. Now it's changed from your
Hold on a
house.
second. I'm going to fix this.
Okay.
All right. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going all right. So I guess there was a video made. I have a timestamp of a video that apparently the conversation's still going. That when Betty was sick, she was laying on her couch. I was supposedly scheduled a live at your house for Miss Betty to be on my live.
I
That
don't
is
think
not
so.
that exactly. And that's what they said last night in this video around between the 1 minute and 4 mark and 1 minute and 8. I could be off a few there. But anyways, we're going to play it because I know you have something to do. So I'll get you down real quick. But
You're good.
whenever I set that up, that was because she was with Transporter. And Transporter was going to come on my live. Remember that?
Yep.
Betty was going to come on my live. What did you do whenever you heard that Betty was going to come on my live?
I told you not to be putting her up there.
And what did I say to you?
You wouldn't do it.
Did I do it?
Nope.
There was
didn't.
then there was a pre-recorded "Leave My Family Alone" that was sent
Yeah.
to me via email from Jessica. You remember that?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
because I thought about it, I'm like, okay, that's probably not good. I'm going to listen to Patrick. And me and Patrick don't always see eye to eye. But we always come to a middle ground. But he was right on that decision. Was Betty on the couch, sick in bed at that very moment? And within that week?
I don't know. She could have been. I don't know.
She was with Transporter, and I'm going to show the messages from Transporter.
Yeah, she
Whenever
was
this,
a transporter.
and I call her, we know who we're talking about. I call her Transporter because of her privacy.
Yeah.
And you know who it is. But anyway, so would you mind repeating that again? So, because apparently people are having a very hard time understanding.
Thinking that you was wanting Betty to get up on your platform.
There was that they're saying that I had a live scheduled for your house with Betty. That's
Oh,
not true.
That's It's fucking fictitious.
That was, and what did you do whenever I said that you heard I was going to have Betty up there?
I told you don't be putting Betty out. Don't be throwing her out like that. She
And
didn't
what
need
did
that.
I say?
You said okay.
And I didn't do it. And then there was
No.
a pre-recorded because she was with Transporter at that time,
Yeah,
around the
she was.
12th, the 13th. So for everyone that's listening, please clip this and share it far and wide. Because after today, I am not going to go over it. I'm going to show the receipts. I'm going to show my video I played back in December 2020 something, okay, from this episode that happened in early December, December 12th, 13th, 14th, around that area, okay? Because I'm not going to discuss it again. I guess doxing someone saying it was me wasn't enough. So, but I'll get into that at another time. But I appreciate you coming up here, Patrick, because you remember it. I know that I remember how it all went down.
I
And
remember. I remember it. You just have somebody that they don't have any fucking thing else better to do besides run their fucking mouth. So I know what's true and what's not.
And it's getting to be to a point of like, why are you discussing it again? There's so many receipts out there that
Yeah, and
say
there's a lot more
exactly.
shit to talk about than that. I mean, why don't you come up with something fucking different? You know?
Exactly. Like, you know, let's talk about something different. And the people should be able to go wherever they want to go. My subscribers can go over and talk to in anybody's live stream. I don't care. I really don't. I hope that they enjoy their time on YouTube. I haven't talked about certain creators for a very long time now because I've simply moved on to other content.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the best thing to do is to move on to other content. I mean, because, you know, some people are just staying on the same thing and it just gets old. It's repetitious and it's old and
Yeah.
you just need something better to do.
But I'm like, Patrick, remember that? And remember whenever that, and you're like, don't do it, Lady K. And I said, okay, Patrick, I won't.
Yeah, because you know, I mean, Betty knows how to have a conversation, you know, but to get her up there and put her on the spot like that and have her talk, you know, that's just, I think that'd be pretty shitty of someone. And
Yeah,
her, you know,
and you
being
know,
in
and
her
I thought about it, and it was minutes before my live stream was, and I said,
Yeah.
okay, and I was ready to face the fire because our decision changed. We were trying to prove points to people, right? But at what cost? And I'm even at this point right now. At what cost? You know that I have all of the messages between me, Transporter, and two other females. I've never put them out there. Because at what cost? For what?
Exactly. You know, I mean, at what cost is it worth you throwing somebody's ass out there that's uncomfortable with something just so you can get some clicks and views? No.
Or to prove someone wrong, another creator wrong.
And that's the reason that you didn't do it. And then you had that conversation before it ever took place. I was like, that's not a good idea, and I don't want you to do that. And you're like, well, and he's like, well, yeah, I get it.
And I got it.
It's just how it is. So if they can believe you if they want to, and if they don't want to believe you, they can fuck off. Pound sand. Who cares?
But it's like that. It is being brought up all, you know, in certain things, and you know, I'm going to put it to rest again. And it is, but I'm going to show the proof again. I'm going to show it all again, Patrick. Okay. And then they can have it. And as of July the 20th of 2026, it's not a me problem that they're not understanding anymore. It's a them problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
And I think maybe because they hate me so much that they just aren't opening up their mind to look at it at the point of view that I was in at that time. We were communicating with and trying to make things happen there in Odd West Virginia. And I've said this multiple times. I did get caught up in it, and I should have never got caught up in it as much as I did. I made some bad decisions. I made some poor choices on what I shared on my platform. Absolutely I did. But I can admit it, and I've learned a lot of things from doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I did. I just simply did.
I wouldn't worry about it. I know the truth and what happened, and you know the truth, and now they know the truth, and they can take it or fuck off.
Well, they keep saying that Betty was at home the whole time. You know, she was there off and on in December. She was very ill, and Transporter had her. I have pictures of all of that.
I mean, I know that Betty was sick. I know she was sick then, but I mean, I don't know, like, I don't know what day or what hour she was asleep on the couch
Well,
or resting.
right.
I mean, she was sick. I just don't have the answer to that because I don't keep up with that kind of stuff.
Right, and you're not the babysitter of Betty when Betty
Fucking
in Betty's
babysitter.
house.
I'm
You
not.
know, and so now that so they're at the end of the day they're calling Transporter a liar when they say she really wasn't with Transporter, and Transporter is a genuine person.
She is a very listen. I'm gonna tell you something about Transporter. Um, I've got to know Transporter on a friendship basis, and she is
Yeah.
very honest. She's a very honest, straight up country girl, and any woman that would say some nasty shit about her, it's just a good thing that you do it through a computer screen because I guarantee you she'll stomp your ass.
Yeah, I've never met her in person. I've talked to her on the phone, and she is a very straight up, honest
Yep.
person.
She's
Okay,
very honest.
very honest person, and that's who,
Yeah.
and that's who they're calling a liar at the end of the day. So here is what I have. All right.
Yeah.
So here is the text. This was on December 12th, 2025. Tell them Betty's favorite color is purple to send her some purple hearts. Y'all, I have goosebumps standing up here. Those hearts are making smiles so big. Okay, and that was because Betty was watching the stream.
Yeah, Betty was
Transporter.
watching, but she wasn't on there.
Right. So Transporter, December 12th, 2025. She's still laying here listening. She has my phone. I'm back and forth. And I Miss Betty. Tell them Betty's favorite color is purple to send her some purple hearts. I don't know how much more clear I can get, Patrick. I just effing
The
can't.
clarity's there. I mean, it's not up for you to give someone spectacles to look and see what facts are. They can either look at them or they can be fucking ignorant. I mean, that's just the way it is.
And I gain nothing from her being there, not being there, I gain nothing from this. Okay? Even to tell a story so they can what did I do? I'm trying to get it big and I can move it up and down. Just so that they can see. December 12th, 2025. I can't make it any bigger than that. Okay? December 12th, 2025. That's where it's at, okay? Miss Betty. Tell them Betty's favorite color is purple to send her some purple hearts.
That if people can't look at the screen and see that, there's something wrong. Fucking Stevie Wonder could see that, and he's black. He's blind.
Exactly. So let me tell you, I wanted to make sure that you remember the conversation about Miss Betty. It was a pre-recorded. Jessica sent it to me. I'm not playing it again on this on here. It's out there if they look hard enough to find it. Okay. I wish the best for the Whitaker family, and you know we do things for Betty if we feel like we want to, and that's all I got to say about Betty Whitaker. Here's the problem that I have, Patrick. Now that there has been a small type of communication with me and Betty Whitaker, I made her a promise that I would stop talking about the situation because she doesn't want me to. Okay, how would I go on and keep talking about someone that doesn't want their family talked about on YouTube anymore?
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to you enough to know your character, so I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I haven't done it. This is the first time that I'm bringing it back up
know,
because I
I
don't
know.
want people to think that I was trying to pull something over on the community. I wasn't trying to pull anything over on the community. Nothing. And said, well, Larry said she was laying there on the couch because Kathy had called apparently. I don't know. I don't know if she did or she didn't. And that's another one. Hang on, let me pull this out because I have another one that I need to share. That says, because Transporter was, I don't know if I can show it if I edit it yet. I might have to edit it out because I cannot show her phone number. I wouldn't show her phone number if you paid
I'll
me
do
to.
that.
You know what I mean? But it says that everyone, it's a screenshot because I hadn't edited. I went live too soon. But it says here, and I can show it. I'll put it in a short so you guys check the short because I have my shorts because I have to edit it because, she means more to me and the communication with her because we've kind of me and Transporter have become friends. And it doesn't relate to what's happened with Miss Betty, okay? Yeah. It says, Lady K, I don't like them talking about. Oh, I can share this. Never mind. It doesn't have her phone number. Let me share it to my email. I'll show it real quick. We can just nip this shit in the bud. Okay. Hopefully it'll send. But I'll go ahead and read it, then I'll show it. It says, Lady K, I don't like them talking about you because she was in bed, but at my house, not at Larry's. And this makes you look like a liar. And I don't like it. And I know Larry didn't know that life happened. And he thought he was protecting his sister from nosy people. Shake my head.
Yeah, fuck it. Larry don't protect anybody from anybody. He's a fucking snake.
So it's not, it might take a minute for it to send. It didn't send, but I can make a short out of this and show you guys. I have no problem doing that. But, it's getting to be monotonous over here with the same song and dance.
Yeah.
But I got things to share. I know that you have stuff that you're trying to get done during the daylight hours, and I don't want to take up any more of your time.
You're good. I'm just glad I could come on here and help you out.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Patrick. I do. And so here's the screenshot of that, guys. Transporter. Let me make it bigger. It says Lady K, and this is from Transporter. Okay, I can tell you the time, the date it was sent. I'll have to screenshot a little different because I can't put her number out there. I won't put her number out there.
Yeah.
But it says right here, Lady K, I don't like to talk about you because she was in bed, but at my house, not at Larry's. And this makes you look like a liar. I don't like it. And I know Larry didn't know that life happened, and he thought he was protecting his sister from nosy people. Shake my head. Now, at the end of the day, folks, whatever I'm showing you here is not something that I've created. You're initially calling someone else that does a hell of a lot for Miss Betty Whitaker. You're calling her a liar. You're not that's the fucking funniest thing, though. They think that they're calling me a liar, and they're simply just not. They're calling her a liar.
Yeah, they're fucking stupid.
So that's sad because she does so much for Miss Betty Whitaker.
She's a good person. She's a good person. People need to fucking pound sand, do something different.
Yeah, so hopefully the screenshots can be taken. I'll glue it down so it's one, so everybody can see. But like I said, again, I appreciate you coming up here
no problem.
and saying what. It's not a lie. We don't always see eye to eye. We agree to disagree on things, Patrick. But that's a normal adult relationship.
It don't bother me none. If it looks like shit and smells like shit, it's shit. So that's just how it is, right? That's how it is.
Brother. I feel you. Well, I appreciate you, Patrick. Get yourself down and enjoy working outside. It's hotter than hell. Stay hydrated.
It's hotter than a fucking 3-dick Billy goat outside.
It really is. It really is. It's so damn hot.
All right, folks. Have a good evening.
All right. Thanks, Patrick. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. So there's that. I don't know what else I need to show, but I'm going to show where it was being talked about. Okay, I'm going to show that. So let's have a little intermission here. I had to do that real quick because Patrick had something to do, but I have more to show you. We're going to review what was said, just that point. But give me 1 second here so I can get everything pulled up from behind the scenes and do it the right way. 2 and 2, be right back at you.
I walk in, they start talking like they know me. I see the fake smiles, all that envy showing. This is why they hate me, cause I keep on glowing from airport to airport. Yeah, I'm always going. They try to dox me, they try to call my family, but I keep my circle tight and I'm moving dignity. My members stay with me, we be moving loudly. Fly high any day, that ain't luck, that's proudly. Say my name again, let the whole room hear it. Try to shake my frame, I just bring that spirit. All that pressure on me, turn it into fire. You can say what you want, I just climb higher. Oh, that damn Lady K. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that damn Lady K. Oh, oh, oh. Keep my name in your mouth. Oh, watch me rise anyway. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that damn Lady K. Oh, oh. in the armor. I've been through the static. Still I go much harder. Talk to my family. Now you cross that border. I protect my peace like a queen with order.
Oh, I'm on mute. Sorry, guys, I forgot to put it off mute. So let me go ahead and continue. First off, these geniuses, they tried to dox me. They went completely out of their way to dig up private information, plaster it online, and scream from the rooftops that they exposed me. The absolute worst part of the entire little investigation, it wasn't even me. It was an older lady that had some serious health issues. They dug up the wrong person's life and exposed nothing but their own incompetence. In fact, we have an actual apology video. It's already been given by one of the very people who tried to dox me. They realized they completely screwed up, hit the wrong target, and had to step up and admit it. The flight video, the troll move, okay? Now let's talk about the video where what they're still crying about. The one where they claimed I lied about flying. Let me give you the actual facts. Yes, I used a YouTube video to make it look like I was flying. I didn't said that. It was a joke. And honestly, it's what I do when I feel like I'm under stress. Okay, I joke about things. I make up a situation to deflect. Anyone who has actual experience on YouTube knows exactly what that was. It was a straight up troll move, back from old school days of YouTubing. But because these people have zero awareness, they ran with it like it was some massive investigation breakthrough. Because they have zero boundaries and zero class, they actually threatened to contact my mother. Okay? Think about the level of obsession that it would take to bring someone's family into the internet drama. You never know who is listening, people. These streams, or who might try to reach out and touch my mom or my family or your mom or your family because of some internet drama. You do not know who is listening to these streams or who might try to reach out and touch my family. Okay? Because they want to be a hero in the chat for a week. We see it happen all the time on YouTube. It's pathetic. It was desperate. It was completely blew up in their faces because the groundwork was entirely wrong from the start. The Betty video. And since they want to talk about the lies, let's clear up the Betty situation. Patrick Dunn made his statement about it. The Betty video was 100% true. It was a pre-recorded audio call made minutes before I went live. Patrick called me and said, please don't do this. She was physically with a transporter, with the transporter that I refer to her, and in my phone as transporter. And those are the absolute undeniable facts. They want to spin fiction to make it look like a scam for views, but the receipts are showing otherwise. Creators keep drama going while one side is actively trying to move on. It usually signals that that person dragging it out is using the conflict to farm views, engagement, or, make a few bucks off someone else's name. Or create a whole channel using someone else's quote, half of a name. It shifts from addressing real issues to purely exploiting the situation for arithmetic gain. Ultimately, viewers should have the freedom to listen, to watch, and support whoever they want on YouTube. Audience aren't property, and people have the right to follow multiple channels without being forced to pick sides or get caught in the middle of quote, creator beef. Let's be entirely clear about how live streams work. When you sit on panel, host a stream, or actively co-sign what someone is saying, you are signaling to your audience that you agree with how things are going down. You can't claim to be neutral or try to wash your hands of the fallout afterward. By validating that behavior on your platform, you are endorsing the tactics being used. If you stand by it when it's happening, you own your part in it. Plain and simple. Moving forward for myself and my Lady K channel that I've created and built myself, I am done playing the prove it game. Let's make one thing completely clear. I am not going to show proof again. There are already 2 videos sitting right on my channel that lay out the absolute proof and the facts of exactly what happened. The receipts are there for anyone with eyes to see. If these people claim to have proof or something different, then the burden is now on them. Let them show it. Let them show you proof. I have showed my proof. Do not go just by, well, what he said was, or what she said was. Expect actual receipts like I show you here. Don't the subs on other channels deserve to be shown proof of what they are, or what they're stating as facts? Or hearsay is okay for them, but hold me and my channel to a higher standard. Why is that? I have already done my part, and frankly, this is not deserving of any more of my time, my energy, or any more of my explanations. I've not reviewed or said anything negative about creators that still want to call me a liar, still want to talk about the way I handled someone saying that they were going to contact my mother. No one has a right to tell me what I should have done, what I could have done, and how I should have felt, because I have never, repeat, never threatened to contact anybody's family or anybody's mother. Okay? I've never done that. But it seems like it's okay for them to do it, and it's not okay for me to stand up for myself. They want to play victim. They want to play sad because they were called a hairy cunt. You fucking tried to contact my mother, an elderly woman, a widow, newly widowed. How obsessed and hate driven do you have to be to scoop the bottom of a shit barrel? Okay? I have already done my part. I have no more energy for it or any more explanations. I've not reviewed or said anything about anyone. And I still encourage people to make content. I still want to be encouraging to people to go from channel to channel and enjoy your time on YouTube. I am not a dictator. I don't watch people's chat to see who's, oh, you're over there, you can't be over here. I don't run my channel that way. Never have, never will. Don't give a damn where you go. Okay? So now let's get to the proofs. This is not my content. This is Kathy. what am I playing from? Okay, that's my receipts. I'm trying to play this one.
And then me and Toddy got accused of trying to talk Lady K into discussing his, penis. Like,
So they're misinterpreting what I had to say there. So did you guys hear that? Okay, let me get over here to the chat. Did you guys happen to hear that? They said that I was trying to be talked in to talk about someone's penis. No, you were Toddy, not Kathy, but Toddy had mentioned, well, Lady K should stand up for us. I stood up for her. At the time, I didn't know all the facts, and he's a grown man. He can stand up for himself about his own private areas. It's not my job. And she decided to make a video that said ED that, talked about his man. And that's her content. What am I supposed to stand up? What am I supposed to stand up for? For what? Okay, so we got past that. Thanks, Bees. I got it. I hope I'm unmuted now. I had a notification and been watching. Good job. Do you mind if I say this, Transporter? Said I had a notification and been watching. Good job. Tell the chat and the world if they want to do anything positive, say a prayer for my strength as I deal with. Yes, Transporter has lost her mother not just a few weeks ago. Okay, so she's texting me in real time. I just read that to her. If you want to do anything for anyone, say some prayers for Transporter. Her mother has passed away. It wasn't expected, and I've been communicating, and I mentioned it on another stream. Anyway, so let's listen to what I gotta say.
that never happened. That never happened. Where? Show me. Queen of receipts, show me.
Toddy said I should stand up for you. That's it. That's all. That's all I said. And I said, I'm not talking about another man's penis. I'm a married woman. How would I come up here and talk about another man's personal private area? Not my, ain't gonna do it. Can't make me, and I didn't.
Where? I've never talked to her, never spoke to her ever. So where are these conversations?
And that is true. Kathy and I have never, ever, never, ever, never, ever spoken. She had mentioned that she was upset because I called her a hairy cunt. There was never any email. There was never any type of communication. Hey, that offended me really bad. Toddy let me know. And I've apologized on multiple occasions throughout the last 7 months for calling them a hairy cunt. Okay. And I don't call them hairy cunts anymore. It's offensive to them. And so, okay, no problem. Sorry, I didn't know you were going to take it so, serious. Not going to happen. I've been saying this for months. But what? So I'm a victim. I feel like they're trying to make me a victim. They are trying to make it sound like I've done all these horrible things. They fucking tried to dox me and try to contact my fucking mom. Does anyone remember that? You can come and contact me all you want. Leave people's families off the internet. And I'm going to tell you, whenever you start going that way with your content, people are going to dox you potentially, and they're going to potentially contact your kids to let them know what kind of shit you do on YouTube. Do you want that done? I won't do it because I never fucking have, and I never will.
Because even Toddy and I have never talked about him. And in fact, when Toddy came on as a guest, I would tell her, don't talk about anybody. Don't talk about this person. Don't talk about nobody.
You did.
And I made, and so we never talked about anybody. So I made a point. So, so that's all lies.
All lies. Everything that I've showed you and all I've said is all lies. Kathy has a right to her opinion, though. She absolutely has a right to her opinion. That's not what I'm complaining about. What I'm complaining about is people fed certain people a whole line of shit saying that I was doxxed. That wasn't me. There's an apology video. People were on each other's panel talking about it. That means you co-signed the behavior. Unless you say, hey, man, I don't really believe that. I don't really believe that. Man, I don't think that's true. Blase Skippy. Okay? No. Okay, carry on.
All lies. I mean, one lie after the next after the next.
Well, it was the same thing as the exit for me. The exit for me off of the airport. The exit for me off of his channel
And she thought it was funny too because she's made a channel about it. Lady Plain No Fly Zone. Please go subscribe to her channel and do whatever people do. Like her video, share stuff. Listen, enjoy your time on video. It should never, ever, a creator should never discuss protecting their mother from YouTubers. That should never, never be in a topic. Should have never even, I should have never even had to make that video. Because whenever I'm under stress and I have to call my mother and be like, listen, if you get weird phone calls, listen, because as soon as I said it wasn't me, people will continue on looking for the real Lady K mom, okay, and talk to the real Lady K mom. Are you guys missing that? Is anyone missing that point? Does that make sense to you? I said, that's not me. You've doxed someone else. What are people going to do? Go and now it's like, oh, let me see if I can find the real Lady K mom. Let me see if I can find the real Lady K's family. Let me see if I can find the real Lady K's address. Let me see if I can find real pictures of Lady K. Do you understand what I'm saying here? And that's dangerous because the people that's behind these keyboards, you do not know where their mental faculties are. It's dangerous. And you did it to me. And I did not do it back to anyone that co-signed it. I have not. Do I have the information to do it? Abso-fucking-lutely.
And then I had a couple of people from this chat saying, well, you know, you've gone to all the others and you've talked about Kathy or I said, no, I have not. You are a liar. Because I can tell you now, I had said it many, many times. I was just a viewer, man. I was just a viewer. I was a viewer because of the Whitakers, and I started watching you.
So the person that's on pan, I don't know if you can see it, is Florida Life in the Sun. It looks like I missed something. Chicky been a member for 4 months, and Bees have been a member for 6 months since I turned back on my stuff. So there you go. Thank you guys for being members. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to miss it. I apologize. So let me get a banner over here. So we can listen. I'm going to put something over. This is not my content. This is Kathy from Curious Deep Dive Soul. I encourage you to go subscribe to her channel. I encourage you to go listen and, you know, enjoy her content. She streams late at night, it seems like, because I never catch them. Or I would listen. I've listened to some of her stuff. Okay? I can agree to disagree with some things, agree with some things, disagree. It is what it is on YouTube. It's for entertainment, not to contact someone's family, not to put out pictures of loved ones that are not on the internet, not to threaten to say, hey, we're going to contact. How would you like your mother to know what you said? Huh? I mean, really? We'll keep listening.
One channel, then I started watching Lady K. I just kind of watched everyone. And when I expressed it, so my exit was, I was being accused. Oh yeah, you know, you did. You talked. I said, I did not. Prove it. No. Prove it. No. The only thing I ever said about any person, I said it on there, and I'll say it again, was the whole thing with see, I hate getting into this, is that Toddy, the Toddy with the doxing, was it Lady K or whatever, so that she had gone over to the.
So that was just, you know, simply just not really happened. It wasn't something that potentially could have been threatening for my mom to be harassed or got phone call. There's no potential, or even if Norma's mother's actually passed away, rest in peace, Miss Norma's mother. Okay. You have no idea what your subscribers will do for you to be like the king shit of your chat now. It's happened so many times to other creators, larger creators. Their houses have been swatted and someone fucking died because of people doing exactly what was done to Norma, thinking it was me. Of course, I handled that stressful situation in a way of being funny by the video, because that's how me, Lady K, personally handle stress. Not everyone does handle stress that way, but that's how I do. And I wanted to troll them because I thought it would be funny.
Another panel, and I just said, the only thing I ever said on AD is that it's always nice just to be truthful because it looks better. And I wasn't just directing about her. I was directing about Lady K lying about the damn airport. I mean, come on, y'all. It's easier just to
Right.
come out and go, you know what? I was wrong. I was wrong.
Should I mean, yeah, I mean, just
But listen, I'm telling you why I did that video. Because that's how I personally handled things it was a stressful. I had to contact my mom. Mom, they got the wrong person. But if somebody continue, like whenever I say it's the wrong person, they're going to continue on looking for who my family is because they really apparently, they said they went to Florida. They drove to Florida looking for me. Now, if someone tells you they're driving to Florida, or what if I didn't believe him and something happened to my mother? What if a subscriber did find out who my mom was and decided to send her a big bag of burning shit on her porch while my mom's doing chemotherapy and can't fucking get up and clean it? Okay, what am I to do then? Of course, it was a stressful time and I made it a joke because that's how I mentally handle things is I make a joke of it. And then I process it. And then I let my mom know, listen, I don't think anything's going to happen, but you need some security cameras. My brothers were made aware of the situation. And I said, I don't think, but you just don't know, Mom. I should have never had to make that phone call to my mother. And my mom said, for what? I called someone a hairy cunt. She's like, oh, interesting. And that's what she had to say.
say, I mean, just the whole thing was ridiculous. Like Nancy Guthrie, her mom is going to get kidnapped. And does anybody?
How do I know that some crazy nut isn't going to go to my mom's house that watches the channel that did this? You don't. People have died from YouTube, people. I want you to go to your search bar after this stream and say, YouTuber died from subscriber. I know of one in Northport, Florida. A subscriber met him at his car because he was upset with him going after another YouTuber and beat him to a pulp and ended him in the hospital because of the things that were being, and he was an older man. He about died. Do y'all motherfuckers want me to die? Would that make your life better if some of your subscribers decide to show up at my house and cut my fucking throat? Well, then all of you be happy then? Because that seems what you want. That's disgusting. It's disgusting that I would even have to talk about something like that.
Really believe Toddy would drive across the country to try to kidnap her mother. I mean,
I didn't say Toddy. I never said Toddy. I said someone watching could. Someone that lives in the area could, that watches her potentially. We don't know. You don't know where all your viewers are from.
If you get busted, just say, okay, yeah, I was just playing a recorder with the airport sounds.
Well, she kind of did. She did. She went ghost for like 3 weeks or so.
It wasn't 3 weeks, but so go back and check your timeline. If you're going to walk something back, let's walk it back with proof.
That long to come back and say, well, no, everyone in Discord, we all knew, but you didn't. And I made a comment and she blocked me after this. And I
because if you're unhappy being part of my channel, then I'll block you. You don't ever, it's my channel. I can do whatever I want. If I want to block Flies, if I want to block Nana, if I want to block the whole damn chat, I can. It's my channel. I personally created this myself over 2 years ago. Okay. Sorry. I can do what I want. Is this what this is about? Because you're blocked? Wow. Wow.
Watched her and I said, who's everyone? First of all, I don't get on Discord. Do you know there's lots of people that watch you that are not on Discord?
And I apologize to anyone that wasn't on Discord and didn't know it was a joke. Okay? But that's how I chose to handle a stressful situation that someone said that was me. For all you guys knew, it was me, right? So I shouldn't protect my mother? And for all I know is as soon as I make a video stating that that's not me, they're going to go digging some more to find my family. Has any of these YouTubers come up here and said that I've contacted their family? Or I'm going to contact their mother or their father or their aunt or their uncle or their daughter or their brother or their sister? No. But it's okay. I'm the bad guy. It's okay. I'm the bad guy. Oh, okay. Go ahead and make me the victim if you want.
I mean, I literally was on Toddy's when it was first ran. I said, oh no. Like, oh my God, is she, Lady K's really, I said, well, that's not good. I mean, if she's really fearful and I didn't know it was fake.
I was stressed out, and that's how I deferred it at the time. And then I did tell my mom, here's what we got to do: have my brothers come over, put up the cameras, and just be hyper aware. Because as soon as I make this video saying it's not me, because it wasn't, it affected an elderly woman with some serious health issues. They're gonna keep digging when they find out I'm not Norma. And then someone's gonna try to contact my mother. Let's put this thing. It doesn't take a rocket scientist over here to figure this shit out, people. Okay, but I'm the bad guy.
I was really sticking up for Lady K. And here
and I appreciate that, Florida Life in the Sun. Clip this. Because the person that you made me, I think your little Lullaby is as cute as a fucking button. Thank you. And I'll always wear red lipstick until the day I die, honey. Red lipstick, the more makeup you could call me motherfucking Tammy Faye. Okay, I love makeup. It makes me happy. Okay, and I think she's cute as a button. And thank you. I don't care. Do your content. All right, do it. Do you, boo-boo. All right? And I appreciate you being worried. I was kind of worried too, because I didn't know how far it was going to go. I am not the person that doxed me. I'm not that person in their mind. I have no idea. But I know that my mother was elderly, newly widowed, with fucking going through chemo. She did not need to be contacted by anyone. And if you guys remember correctly, Miss One Skip said, maybe her family should know. Maybe her mother should know. Maybe I should reach out and touch her mom. You guys remember that clip? Do we have to play that clip too?
I turn out to be that guy, Kathy.
Yeah.
I guess you have to be a silent watcher and just shut your mouth and stand in line.
Right.
But that's
the
not
thing
me.
is, so I think she said the members only, whatever. It was, okay,
Discord.
so, yeah, so just like you said in one of your videos.
Hey, AD. Thanks for coming in here. I appreciate you being over here. But I guess there was a video last night. I got the timestamp, and this is what we're playing it from. And this is the last time I'll be discussing this. But it's interesting to hear how they try to flip that they're the victim of me. Motherfuckers tried to find my mom. Motherfuckers said they were driving to Florida to find me. But they're the victim? This shit doesn't make it make sense. No, at the end of the day, Norma was a victim. I was not the victim because it wasn't me. But I have to protect my mom and say this could potentially happen, because as soon as I say it's not me and clear Norma's name, they're going to keep digging. Does that make sense to you guys?
So I'm going to lie to everybody, but the people in my Discord, you're not getting lied to, but you guys are. So so I thought to myself, if I was a subscriber and I was and I loved her channel, and I was listening to her, a loyal listener, and then all of a sudden she says, well, I told my close friends that I lied or whatever.
I wasn't just a subscriber. Do you know I was also a paid member?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want your $2.99 back refunded? Give me your Cash App and I will send you $2.99. If you're hurt because you weren't included. I don't try to not include people. It was a quick reaction to someone saying that they are going to contact my mother. That's it. That's all. I have nothing to hide in my past. I have nothing to hide. Okay, I have a fucking ton of traffic tickets. I used to, not anymore. I go as slow as a damn, 80-year-old grandma now. But back in the day, I had a lead foot. The faster, the better for me. Okay, my mother isn't some crack whore on the streets that needs a rehab. She's an elderly woman that lives peacefully and has been fighting fucking cancer for 7 years. That's who I was protecting. And I was protecting the woman that had some serious health issues that was plastered all over someone else's screen for thousands to see and potentially harass her. Norma had no idea that this was happening to her. I am not her. And we all know that now. I had a lot of stress on me, and that's the only way that my mind knows how to handle things, is make it a joke. You took it to a whole nother level. Too much serious for me. Like, YouTube's supposed to be fun and entertaining. Not, hey, let's fucking contact your mama.
Yes. Yeah. I was also a paid member. I really got screwed. It's okay, though. Because, that's fine. Because you find out who people really are. And that's fine. But
So
I don't like being lied about because I will fight you to the death about a lie.
Okay, so let me go back. This is why I labeled my stream what I did. Okay, because and I don't have the right to fight to the end. If someone's saying that I'm a liar, let's play your own words again. That's all I'm doing because I'm not a liar.
Hey, remember, I really got screwed. It's okay though, because that's fine because you find out who people really are, and that's fine. But I don't like being lied about because I will fight you to the death about a lie.
So it's okay for you to fight to the death about it, but I'm not allowed. Huh, interesting. You're saying that I'm lying to my subscribers. You're saying that I'm doing this when most of everyone knew what was going on. And that's how I chose to handle a stressful situation about someone being doxxed. Someone's going to continue on looking for my mom and myself, saying they're driving to Florida. Come on. Come on. Why would I want my neighbors exposed to someone upset because I called them a hairy cunt? They're going to come here and yell at me for calling them they drove across the country because I called them a hairy cunt and I wouldn't defend anyone because they wanted me to defend them about someone else's private areas that I didn't feel comfortable doing because I don't talk about men's private areas. And that's why you wanted to contact my mother? Because of the content that I put out? What world are we living in? And that's okay. It's okay for me, so I can contact your family. Or what? Is that okay then? Well, give me their addresses. Or maybe we'll explain it to them. But just let me say this. You think you're safe until you're not, right? You think your information is safe until it's not, right?
Yeah, I thought, well then, okay, as a watcher, I would have felt like, okay, so, it's okay to lie to me.
Right.
I mean,
and I asked that and I got blocked. I got blocked for that.
But it's okay to say you're going to contact my elderly mother. It's okay to put out someone else's information. It's okay because before I said it wasn't me, you know what would have been easier for me, chat? You know what would have been real easier for me? For me to say, yep, that's me. It sure is. But at what cost? Who would I end up hurting? It was Norma. It would have been a lot easier for me to say, yep, y'all found me. Look at me. Here I am. I'm Norma. My name's Norma. Sure is. Wouldn't that have been easier for me? Instead, I knew it was wrong. And she was upset. I had to protect Norma. I also, as soon as I made a video saying I'm not Norma, then they're going to keep looking for the real, quote, quote, real Lady K and contact my mother. I had to let my mother know. So during that stressful 2 hours or so I seen it, I'm like, well, I'm going to say I'm flying there to protect my mother. Okay, ha, ha, ha. Okay, because that's how Lady K deals with stressful situations. Okay, that's just my personality.
I got blocked. That and the Harry C's really ticked me off. That was just overboard.
Have you been around the drama community at all? Because if you think the HC word was bad, baby, I can play you some streams right now. That is way. People call each other the N with the hard ER at the end of it. Okay? And you want to talk about HC? And as soon as I found out that it hurt their feelings, it got to me. Oh yeah, they're really. Oh, well, I didn't mean to offend them that bad. I tried to obviously ruffle their feathers a little bit. Sure did. But if they were very, very, very offended by that. Okay. But on the other hand, they don't want AD to be offended by ED. Make the shit make sense, people. Yes. Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
Bizarre, erratic behavior. My mama knows. My mama knows how I am. Well, I can tell you now, my mom would never put up with that.
I am 52 years old. I've told all of my chat. My dad said I was the worst kid he ever raised. I was rebellious. I was hell on wheels. I rode motorcycles when he said not to ride them. I rode horses when he said not to ride them. I did all of the things that you were not supposed to do as a kid. On my dad's last 2 weeks of his death, he said, "Boy, you were one of the worst kids we ever raised, but you are a great person. You turned out to be a great person." I'm like, I appreciate that, Pop. Okay. What I do on the internet does not concern my mother or my family. If I said Harry cunt in front, first of all, in my mother's home with my mother around, I don't use that kind of language. Okay, because my mother raised me not to use that language in her home. What I do outside of her home is my fucking business. I will say, eat shit and die. I will say, Harry fucking cunt. I will say, you smell like a big fucking pile of fucking moldy coleslaw. Okay, I'll say, she doesn't give a fuck because she doesn't know and she doesn't listen. I have 5 brothers. Do you not think the word dick and fuckhead and asshole and bitch and all of the words have never came across our lips? Having 5 brothers raised and born in a farm, on a farm. Oh yeah, we cussed all the time. But I will never do it in my mother's home, in my mother's presence. So let's get that corrected right now. Okay?
Right.
I don't know
Yeah,
how you're brought up, but
Yeah, I wouldn't lie. I get smacked, man.
oh, I would never. Those words would never come out of my mouth around my mother.
No,
I didn't say it around my mother. My mother doesn't watch this shit. So what makes you think my mother even knew I called him a hairy cunt?
no, but there wasn't just the airport thing. It was also the Betty being up at Patrick's. Betty never watched her live stream from
Okay, so here we go.
up at Patrick's. Betty never watched her live stream from Patrick's house. I'll promise that.
And I'll promise you she didn't either because she wasn't there. She wasn't there. Here's where she was. Okay, let me take this down. Here's where she was. This one right here. This one right here. Okay? This right here. Lady K, I don't like them talking about you because she was in bed, but at my house, not at Larry's. And this makes you look like a liar, and I don't like it. And I know why Larry didn't know that live happened. And he thought he was protecting his sister from nosy people. And the only thing that they're going to take out of this is, well, Patrick said on Lady K's live in the beginning that he don't believe a fucking thing Larry says. Okay. But this is coming from Transporter. It's not coming from me. It's not something that I created. This is coming from the person that takes a lot of time for Miss Betty. Okay, she's the unspoken hero in this, if there is one. She's the unspoken angel, you might say, that helps in ways that you have no idea. And I'm not at liberty to say how she helps, because if she wanted it out here, she would say, "Hey, say this. Hey, say that." And she never has. I have an agreement with her. What we talk about is kept close to my chest. And we don't even talk about the Whitaker family. We have become friends just because we have things in common. Okay? You're not calling me a liar, hon. You're calling Transporter a liar. And that's what, is kind of upsetting. Okay?
Yeah, that's what you. I remember watching you on that, and I never really knew. I really never knew if she was really up there. But then they all giggled and laughed. Larry always lies. Larry lies just because you call Larry. He knows. He knows Kathy what to say. He knows what's up. Oh, whatever. Okay.
Okay. December 12th. All Miss Betty's, December 12th, the day that the video was made. Tell them that Betty's favorite color is purple and to send her some purple hearts. Y'all have goosebumps standing up everywhere. Those hearts are making her smile. I mean, you're not calling me a liar, folks. You're calling the person that does a lot of stuff for Miss Betty Whitaker. You're not calling her a liar anymore, okay? Because she has no reason to lie. She doesn't have a YouTube channel. She doesn't have a Facebook. She doesn't do any social media, okay? She's not doing this for a click or a view or to be popular in a chat. She doesn't come into the chat. She watches, but she doesn't even have a channel to chat. You have to create, a channel to be able to chat. She watches it from her phone. Okay, that's it. I don't even think she's a subscriber. If she is, I don't even know her name, okay? Because she just watches it. She doesn't do the YouTube stuff. Okay, I don't know what else to tell you guys.
Well, he had no idea what I was talking about. I said, "Where is she?" She said, "He's in." She ended up going to the hospital, but no, she wasn't there, and she was in bed that night. Couldn't even get out of bed. She had been sick for days, or I don't even know how long. But I asked somebody to personally ask Patrick, has Betty ever been on Lady K's live stream from your house? And he said, "Of course not."
So if you're going to believe Patrick on that, then you need to believe what Patrick just said now. Isn't that the way the world works? Patrick called me whenever I was going to have Betty. It was going to be a phone call. She wasn't going to actually be on panel. It was going to be a phone call with Transporter from Transporter's phone because she was with Transporter. And I was going to put her close to the speaker so everyone could hear her. That's what I was going to do. Patrick knew it. He said, "Do not do this, Lady K." And after we talked, I said, "You know what? You're right. I'm not." They recorded a recording of Betty saying, "Leave my family alone," and sent it to me 7 minutes before my live stream started. Okay? That's just the truth, guys. I am not making it up. I am not trying to get a clicker review with it. Nothing. I'm just showing you the facts because I think that they're important. Okay, I think that they're important to clear because you're calling Transporter a liar, and she does so fucking much. And then she gets notifications when people go live, and she's like, "Can you believe they said that?" She goes, "They're talking about me. They're saying I'm lying. They're saying that you're lying because I told you, and I'm not a liar." I said, "I get it. I understand." So here we are. All right.
How would she?
How would she?
How
And
would
so
she?
what?
They don't
Whose
have
device-
Wi-Fi. They don't have
Who-
Wi-Fi at that house.
So who's if she goes up to Patrick, so whose device was she using? Did she use his phone? I mean, get real.
Did she get in the car or walk down to Patrick's to be on a lot because he has Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
They don't have Wi-Fi at that house.
She's still laying here. Let me blow this up. December 12th. She is still laying here listening. She has my phone. I'm back and forth. I said, "Oh, Miss Betty." And that's when she says, "Tell them Betty's favorite color is purple and to send her some purple hearts." That's where the purple hearts came from. December 12th. If you see at the very top here, it says Transporter. Okay? Transporter. December 12th. That's me. Ah, Miss Betty. Tell them, okay? It is what it is.
They claimed that she was at Patrick's house. And
So she's at Patrick's house.
Yeah, no, that never happened.
Oh.
Larry
gotcha.
said it never happened. Patrick said it never happened.
Huh.
Mm-mm.
I mean, they have a house phone, but they don't have
all bullshit, right?
Well, that's about it. They have the same phone number they've had for 50 years, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. But they laughed it off and said, "Well, or Elizabeth,
So one of their subscribers says, "As someone who escaped from an actual kidnapping situation, I find that airport shit inexcusable. Yes, we knew it was BS, but it was unexcusable. It was unexcusable for me to have to make a phone call to tell my mom that she potentially has someone that's going to contact her because of YouTube drama. That's what should be inexcusable, shouldn't it? Would you want your mother to be contacted for what you say on YouTube at the age of 50 and up? Would you? Any age. Would you want your elderly mother, grandmother, brother, father, sister, uncle, brother, daughter, son, relative? Should that phone call ever be made? That's what I find inexcusable, because I don't know what people are actually thinking that are watching what is being put out on other channels. They may believe that my mother needs to be touched. That's what was said. But my mother needs to be contacted. My mother needs to be harassed about what her daughter, her 50-some-year-old daughter, is saying on YouTube. I find that inexcusable. And it was exactly when the Nancy Guthrie things was going on. And it makes you sit back and think, how far would someone go? Someone said that they were driving across the United States to Florida to find me. How far would you go to get to me? How far? I don't know these people in real life, but I have to do everything I need to make sure that my mother, you can do whatever you want to me. Say, look, make me look like a pig's ass with lipstick. I don't care. Please do that, because I want to see how creative you are. Anyway, I should never have had to make that phone call. Norma should have never had to make the phone call to her family, because at the end of the day, people, they got the wrong fucking person. And she had to make phone calls to her family if someone decided to harass them on Facebook, on Twitter, on X, on all the platforms. Because if you think this shit just happens on YouTube, these people come from Facebook. They think that going real life is something that you should do. And the statement about me having someone else's information up there on there for hours, please show me a receipt of that. Of your real government name and your location. That you haven't said on your chat. You've said where you live. You said your name is whatever it was. Okay, I'm not trying to reopen old wounds here. What I'm trying to do is close old wounds. I am trying to close a door. I did Whitaker content for a very long time. There's nothing more to talk about. The only thing that there would be potentially to talk about is if there ever is a court case. Then that's something to talk about. Okay, all the other stuff, show some respect to the people that are victims in this situation. And I'm talking about the Whitaker family, all of them. Enough. Why? It's almost, can you move on? What good is coming out of it? That's what I had to stop and think. What good are you actually doing by showing this and telling people this? And I'm not doing any good. None. But I'm the bad guy. Go through my channel and see the lives that I've been doing lately. It has nothing to do with anything that people that were in the Whitaker sector are talking about now. Why? Because I don't do this for a click and a view. I do it with whatever interests me at the time.
Larry knows what to say.
Yeah.
Joke's on Kathy.
Yeah, he was waiting for the call to throw me off so Betty could be on a live stream. Is that what the plan?
She wasn't on a live stream. There's no way.
Right. No. So anyway, each one of those just ruined her credibility. And I mean, well.
So my credibility is lost. I have no more credibility because they say that I was lying. Well, actually, you're saying that Transporter has no credibility, because she's the one that's put this out here. She's still laying here listening. She has my phone. I'm back and forth. December 12th. Oh, Miss Betty, tell them her favorite color is purple and send her some purple hearts. What more do I, what okay. God bless it. God bless it, right?
If she had any, but.
Right.
I never had any credibility. Exactly. I never had any credibility. Why does people feel like they need to hold me to a higher standard whenever I've been doxxed? Okay, they say that they doxed me. Like if I was normal, I've been doxxed. They thought. My family's been threatened. Someone said they're going to drive from whatever state to Florida to find me, to get a hold of me, to tell me all about myself. And I put out this information that came directly from the person they're helping, the Whitaker family, at a very, very serious time. They're calling her a liar. You guys are making me a victim, right? Isn't this what you're doing? You're making me out to be a victim of shenanigans. I don't accept that role because I'm not a victim of people that do stuff to me on the internet. Okay? I will do whatever it takes to protect my mom, to protect Norma, and I did whatever it took. I told her what she needed to do, what her family needed to do. She had to tell her husband and her children that lock down your social medias because someone may try to private message you and tell you all the things that Lady K does when she's simply not Lady K. And that's okay. Would they like that done to them? I don't encourage anyone ever to dox anyone. I don't encourage anyone ever to contact anybody's family because of YouTube drama. I have never done it. It keeps being brought up. I haven't contacted anybody's real life. And they have done some foul shit to me. They consistently call me a liar. They consistently say that I ripped someone off $2.99 because they didn't know about a video. Okay, if I wanted to make a real fly video, I would have either went to Fort Myers, West Palm Beach, Orlando, Tampa, and walked into the airport and filmed myself in an airport stating that I had to go protect my mom. Now that would have been bullshit. That there would have been trying to really do some shit. But everyone knew that it was a fake. I had it on repeat, repeating the same thing. You hear me lighting cigarettes. I was actually sitting there lighting my lighter because I told my moderators, I'm going to light the lighter, see who catches on. That's how I deal with stress, is make it a joke. If that's not your way of how you handle things, that's okay. But that's how I handle mine. And give me your Cash App if you want your $2.99 back. Okay?
I was trying to drag her into some stuff against AD. It's just ridiculous. I never spoke about him, never talked to her.
I never said you did. You co-signed with other people about what was going on. Toddy said I didn't, and Lady K didn't even stand up for me and Kathy. No, Kathy, it did not come out of your mouth. You are correct about that. Not that I've ever heard, not that I've ever got a clip of. You are absolutely correct. Someone was speaking for you. And this isn't to start shit with Toddy. Me and Toddy have spoke off. That's fine. We can coexist on a platform together and not keep ripping each other apart. For me, I don't have a response to it. But this is saying that Transporter is a liar. This is saying that Norma needed to be respected, that I didn't need to reach out to my family because of potential people trying to find out who the real Lady K is.
And,
yeah,
and
I remember him coming on saying, "Oh yeah, you've been talking. She's been talking." I'm like, "Listen,
nope.
I've been watching. You did not.
Never said a thing. Never said a word."
No, and he went on for months and months. What, a couple months?
And months, yeah.
Over 2 letters of an alphabet. I'm like, come on, man. I mean, you're a guy.
Well, people got upset for 2 letters of the alphabet, HC. All right, and I did not call them that anymore. Okay. Okay. But no apologies ever been given to me except from Toddy, the other person that was involved in it, which was what I don't remember her fucking name now. That's how much I think of. I'm like, whatever the fuck her name was, never apologized. And she's the one that apparently gave the information to Toddy. Right? So we're victims of shenanigans. Norma and I are victims, apparently, from their shenanigans. Name one thing that I've done personally to these people besides call my hair a gun.
Yeah, not my monkey said that.
But my credibility's out the window. Everything I say is a lie. Everything that I do is full of shit. But I have receipts for everything.
I had a gift membership to her channel during that time, and I also never went on Discord. The Harry C comment was what turned me away. Yeah, I mean, just that's a trash mouth. I mean, it's like, wow. And what did I do? What did I do to anybody?
Right. Because you said 2 letters of the alphabet. You did a pun. You did a quick little funny, you know, a funny. If you were anybody else anywhere around him, I mean,
So hairy cunt isn't okay, but erectile dysfunction's okay. So if I said, you know what, that offended them, they don't like that word, I understand. Some people don't like the word bitch. Some people don't like the word whore. Some people don't like those words. Okay? We don't ever know what's going to offend someone. So me saying hairy cunt is real bad. But saying something about erectile dysfunction, bad. I don't fucking get it over here. Both are not cool. And I apologize for my part in it. ED is good to say and do a video. Okay, fine, do you. But I can't say hairy cunt. That's bad. Bad. I'm fucking, whoa. Okay. I mean, okay.
see,
Right.
come on. He's a dude. He's supposed to be the strong man with the guns. I mean, and you have all these women. All these women, they're just going crazy over this.
And DMJ.
I couldn't believe it.
DMJ and knows me behind the scenes a little bit. And she knows exactly what my character is. People have given me things that I will never show on here. They want to show me because they're like, listen, I'm telling the truth. I want you to believe me. And I'm known as the receipt lady. Some sectors, I'm known as the receipt lady. I don't come from Whitaker sector. I don't come from the sector of whatever they're in. I come from a drama crama sector. And I'm known as the receipt lady. Because if I'm not going to say it as a fact until I have a receipt. All right? And DMJ can tell you that.
Yeah.
It was really weird to watch in real time. Just kind of like the whole thing with the Whitakers. It was really strange just to watch everything.
It was really strange to watch somebody have their picture of them and their son up on a live saying it was me. That was a trip. I'm like, wow. Okay, that's who they think I am. As soon as I come out and say it's not me, they're going to keep digging and they're going to try to find my mom. And what if they really did find my mom? What were they going to say to my elderly mother? Your daughter said hairy cunt on YouTube. Hey, ma'am, I know that you're probably having, some issues because you're getting chemotherapy right now. And you probably feel like you're going to vomit all over the place. And you probably haven't eaten in 3 days because you have no appetite. Besides the fact that you might have cold sweats, hot sweats, all of the sweats that are involved in chemotherapy. You probably feel so weak you can't walk to the bathroom. And you probably can't even feed your dog on a normal basis. And one of your sons needs to come and do it and take care of your dog while you're in the throes of getting chemotherapy. But we just wanted to tell you, as you're going through all that fighting for your fucking life, your daughter said hairy cunt on YouTube. Are you fucking kidding me?
Watch it all in real time. You sit back and you watch it. It's just the weirdest thing. Weird.
Talking about the Whitakers?
Yeah, I mean, even during that whole thing, even at the beginning of all the Whitakers, it was very bizarre to watch. You know what I mean? Like in person. I remember watching it going, oh no.
Yeah. So when did you start watching them? Like when did you come into that?
So Stacy said, if you can give me the timestamp, I'll play it. Stacy, you know me. If you want to say someone said something, I need a timestamp so I can find it and play it. But she says, because I remember Kathy and Toddy talking about how they found who you are, right? If you have a timestamp of something, I'll be happy to play it.
We were just talking about this earlier. I think it was like
Purple Hearts.
I think it was right when Eric came in the picture or right before. I can't remember really just seeing Patrick with Timmy. I think it was like right at that because it came in my algorithm. I wasn't even watching any of this stuff. I mean, I watched Marlena, but I had never watched anything. That's how I found your channel. It's just all, bundled in. And I went from one to the other and I was just a viewer. I loved your opinion. I loved Toddy's opinion. I was listening to Lady K. And everything was fine. Everything was fine.
Right.
It's okay to listen to everyone's opinions. And when you came out with your calendar, I was like,
absolutely. It's okay to listen to everyone. It's absolutely okay to listen to everyone and form your opinion on whatever they're talking about. It absolutely is. I encourage you to go subscribe to anyone that I review and get your own opinion. Be courteous in the chat. Enjoy yourself. The YouTube is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? You get facts, you get some maybes and I thought it was, or it could be, or what do you think? Isms out there. But enjoy your space. You should never have to make a phone call to someone that you have never met before and say, I'm sorry that they think that you're me. Please protect your privacy on social media platforms. Okay? Then I have to come up here and make a video stating that that's not me, because it wasn't me. I didn't want people harassing her. And I knew that they were going to keep digging. And then I had to call my mom and tell her. I had to call my mother and tell her, and my 5 brothers, and say, you know, hey, put some cameras out. You know, I doubt if anything happens. It could, it might. It's plausible, but I highly doubt it. But just to be safe, because of the Nancy Guthrie situation, abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. What if someone did something to my mom because they are so taken back by what Toddy was saying? What if? What if? That would have been a shame, man. Over Harry Cunt? Come on.
I thought that was the most brilliant thing. I was like, man, I wish I had done that. I wish I had made a calendar.
So that was like 4 minutes all the way to 14.
On women. Okay, you said Edie. You know, was it fun? You know, if he was a guy at a bar, was he a guy that's friends of his? And they said that he would have went, chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. You know, we moved on. But it's not that.
Any man that's secure with himself would have.
Well, that's ego. That's called ego. I mean, he must have some type of ego that it bothered him so badly, or it was easy for all these women to go, oh my God, oh, you know, why would they?
But he took a very offensive, like you guys took Harry Cunt offensive. We don't know what's going to offend the other person. I try to do better. I don't call them that anymore, and I never will. I apologize to them on multiple occasions. On multiple occasions. On multiple occasions. Okay? Multiple. And okay.
He's saying that about, and it just ran and ran, but it went on and on and on and on.
Months.
And I said, this is crazy. Months.
For months. And never said another word about him. I made a point to never say about him.
Yeah, exactly.
And then me and Patty got accused of trying to talk Lady K into discussing his, penis. Like, that never happened. Like, that never happened. Where? Show me. Queen of Receipts. Show me. Where? I've never talked to her. Never spoke to her ever.
But I'm going to have to ask you for receipts then. If you're asking me for receipts, I told you, Toddy was upset because I didn't stand up for the women. They said, aren't we supposed to stand up for women? I will stand up for a woman if a man is the aggressor first, without it being wanted. Because as we see on YouTube, you could be a female creator, a male creator. Everyone gets the same backlash if people don't like you. It's not a female man versus thing, in my opinion. Okay? But he found it very offensive, just like you found the HC word very offensive. We don't know what's going to make someone feel offended. I'm not them. And I wasn't going to stand up for something that I had no dealings with. And Toddy had said, well, I stood up with her and Watson. Toddy had already had dealings with Watson. Okay. So it made her feel like, yeah, I'm going to stand up. Look, Watson's doing it again to another creator. I get all that. Okay. I didn't know Toddy. I still don't know Toddy. I don't know Kathy. I don't know any of these people. I don't. And everyone had a problem with me, but you know what's amazing? They never sent an email or said, hey, can you contact me so I can discuss this with you? Not one. Instead, they had someone try to pull information thinking it was me and dox my mother, dox me, contact my family, all of the things. And that's okay.
So where are these conversations? Because even Toddy and I had never talked about them. And in fact, when Toddy came on as a guest, I would tell her, don't talk about anybody. Don't talk about this person, this person.
You
Don't
did.
talk about nobody.
You did.
And I made, and so we never talked about anybody. So I made a point. So, so that's all lies. All lies. I mean, one lie after the next, after the next.
Well, the same thing as the exit for
airport.
me. The exit for me off of the airport. The exit for me off of his channel, and then I had a couple people from his chat saying, "Well, you've gone to all the others and you've talked about Kathy, or I said, "No, I have not. You are a liar." Because I can tell you now, I had said it many, many times. I was just a viewer, man. I was just
Right.
And I'm just a creator. You don't have to listen to my content. Okay. At the end of the day, if you don't like the content that I put out, no one is forcing anyone to be here. People come to the Find Out Whitaker information. Okay. Anytime that I had someone up voicing what they seen as their opinion, then I was attacked for it. Why don't attack that person? They wanted a platform. They wanted to say what was going on. Here you go. I was co-signing it in a roundabout way. Absolutely, I was. Absolutely. Just like if I'm going to say other creators that have guests up on their panel, they're co-signing. So was I. I thought it was the truth. I still think a lot of it was the truth because it's backed up by someone named Transporter. She was there. Okay. Gloria was there.
Viewer. I was a viewer because of the Whitakers, and I started watching you. One channel, then I started watching Lady K. I just kind of watched everyone.
Right.
And when I expressed it, so my exit was I was being
Tess.
accused. Oh yeah, you did. You talked. I said I did not. Prove it.
No.
Prove it.
No.
The only thing I ever said about any person, I said it on there, and I'll say it again, was the whole thing with. See, I hate getting into this. Is that Todd?
And I believe that we went back and we went back to whenever Aggressive Defiance at first said that he was having a urinating problem. And it was a couple of weeks or a couple of streams prior that he said that he was having a problem urinating, and his chat encouraged him. I don't know the date anymore. I had it written down, but it didn't mean enough to me at the time to go over it. Okay. It just didn't. So I'm like, well, it is what it is. Not my business. Right. Other man's genitalia is not my business. Just like other female parts are not my business. And that's why I apologized. I have so many streams out there of me apologizing, but I think that it was a couple stream. I don't know exactly, a stream or two prior. He had mentioned that he was having trouble urinating. The chat encouraged him. You need to go seek medical attention. Okay. And then other things transpired in his life and he went and seen, and then we all know what happened from there. He had a surgery and everything's back to normal with him. I'm assuming. I mean, I don't talk to Edie about his urinating and his I don't. Okay, people think that all this back behind the scenes stuff goes on. It's just simply not true. Okay, think December 6th. I'm thinking December 6th. He was at the hospital because he had to prove it's. Oh yeah, December 6th. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't remember.
The toddy with the doxing, was it Lady K or whatever? So that she had gone over to another panel, and I just said,
I love how that's just nonchalantly talked about. That's interesting to me. Very interesting. Okay, so I'm going to share this instead. Now share this tab instead. We went over that. So this video is my video. It was December the 27th, 2025. Make sure you guys are seeing this. Yeah. Look at the lower left-hand corner where right above where it says ask, and you can see it. This is streamed live on December 27th, 2025. All right. So, that looks like the same receipts. Let's see what I have to say here.
Here's the next one. Okay. And then
I have to look. Bees, do you remember that timestamp? Oh, here we go.
December 13th at 2:33. Hey, Betty, that's her driving. All right. So if you want to get Hillbilly wants to get a clip of that. She hears what she wants to hear. Absolutely. I'm clipping yes, Hillbilly. Yeah. I want to make it so where you can clip it easy. So I'll share that one. Okay.
So the same time that they said that she was laying in the bed ill and Larry said that she wasn't there was December the 11th, 12th, 13th area sometime. If you look right here, this is from Transporter. I'll make the screen bigger so you guys can see it. I don't think I can blow it any bigger, but you can on your phone. If you're on your phone, you can widen it out and it'll say, okay, so this is whenever she was. And if anyone wants to verify the dates, please look up whenever I think it was a parade that happens every year in a certain area. I don't want to say too much because, because I don't want to dox anyone's location. But anyways, I'm not even gonna. Never mind. Scratch that because I'm not saying it because no. Okay. But there's a way to prove it if I ever get permission that this is because of these photos you're about to see.
Now I'm gonna share the next one. We gotta turn off this damn music. Okay, there's that one.
Here's some more on December the 12th. She can't see well. Eye doctor next, but she sees the hearts are purple. They're making her smile. Tell them about the story of the just one present. And I don't know if I did or not. And that's December the 12th. December the 12th. You guys, the dates matter when it comes to receipts, right?
Six o'clock. That was me again. Can't handle it. It hurts my head. Next one. And I don't know if I showed you guys this one.
Yeah, you're hearing me. For not to be confusing, but you're hearing me twice. This is an old stream, and then December 13th at 2:33 p.m. When they started calling, it was when things weren't in opposite directions. Okay, so December 13th at 2:33 p.m. Got it. Okay.
Sorry. That was the same one. Usually my mods are in here and do it. Twisty. Okay, there we go. Bam.
What's this one?
So.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what else.
All right, I want to keep.
But anyways, that's when I was showing
go.
the receipts here. So there's that. I don't know what else to tell you. That was in December. Let's see where else I go. Okay, that's in December.
What the heck? Why won't it?
So the same ones go along with these. She's still laying here listening. She has my phone on back and forth. Tell them Betty's favorite color is purple to send her some purple hearts. Okay, and they were making fun of the purple hearts. Betty's favorite color is purple. And the shirt you seen she had on was purple. That, you know, I can't make it up. It is what it was. There you go. You know, I don't know what other stuff I need to show you guys, along with I'm saying that they're making you sound like a liar. I don't like this, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I don't have a clue. Okay. People are going to, they have the right to believe what they want to believe. But if someone says that if someone calls them a liar, they will fight to the end to prove them that they're not a liar. Do I have that same right? I'm asking, do I have the same right as the other people that say, if someone calls me a liar, I'll fight to the end? But I'm not allowed to do that because I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Let me see here. I got some gems. Thank you, bees. And I have Nana Banana with the $9.99 super sticker. I appreciate that very much. That's very kind of you. Not always, I don't expect it, but it's always appreciated. December 12th and 13th. Keep the dates and message in mind. Can you send me the link so I know what they look like, bees? Because I have a hard time finding it with the date. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, send them to me in the message, bees. And this isn't to discredit them or say that they're terrible creators. That I think they have good points on some of the things that they show. I encourage them to keep making content, keep getting new subscribers, keep going. If this what makes your heart truly happy, then keep doing it. I haven't been doing content because I've been busy in my actual real life, and I don't have time to go find videos and information, because over here I like to show you guys what I'm seeing in real time. What do you guys think? And I just simply haven't had the time. Not because I don't value my channel or my subscribers or my paid members. It has nothing to do with that. I have to do what I have to do in my real life. Okay? Everyone knows that my mother has cancer and has for a long time and fighting it. Things happen. Things happen, right? So I don't want anyone to think that I'm not doing content because of any other reason besides real life. It's their stream, not yours. Okay. So I think she's sending it to me. Okay, so I can go look at it. Okay, let's see. What the heck? I don't know if everybody's things changed on their phones, but mine sure did. Okay, so how can someone be okay? So that is okay. Let me go look for this. It was alive. Okay. Okay, here it is. Do I have a timestamp, bees? Yeah, I'm not going to listen to it all. I might take a minute to find it. Okay, I sent it. Look at it. Okay, got it. So, yeah, I have no interest on listening to a 3-hour stream. None, zero. That's too much of my time to prove a point. Okay, well, let's skip through here.
Somebody's saying that there's charges for somebody. You see that? Ready, go to our page and you can see the charges or something. I don't know.
And are we live? I don't see the timer going.
It says we're live. Yep. 23.
Okay.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, cool. All right, well, everybody, welcome. As you can see, we are live. my screen is really delayed. I mean, it's probably a minute delayed. So anyway, but I do see a lot of comments in the chat. So welcome, everybody. And we have Toddy One Skip with us today. And I'm
Hey,
Kathy.
everybody. Hey, everybody.
Yep, good to see everybody.
Thanks for having me, Kathy. Florida. Florida. I like that.
Oh, that's a friend of mine. Let me see. I think that's a friend of mine. Because
You got Nin and Famous. Nin and Famous.
Yep, and we got
And Carol.
Yep, and moderator in there. Thanks for. But she is there, and she's been sick in bed, so she's not out somewhere, and she was not on a live stream last night. So they pretended that they were talking to her, and sending purple hearts to her, and all this big conversation that never happened. He said, "No, that didn't happen."
So I don't see him being dishonest about that. You know.
No.
So I want you to look here. Let me take my dog down. This is not my content. I would like for everyone to look here when this was actually made. So the video, my text message equaled the time that this was all created. So right here, if you look, it was streamed live on December 13th, 2025. Okay. You guys tracking this? So, I'm not trying to discredit someone or hurt anyone's feelings. I'm trying to I'm standing up for myself because for months I've been called a liar. Well, you're not really calling me a liar. You're calling Transport a liar. So is Transporter the liar? Okay, well, maybe that's what they think. I don't know. They have a right to think whatever.
would
No.
have to believe.
No,
Why would he tell an untruth?
no, he didn't even know what I was talking about. I said, "Where's Betty?" He said, "She's in bed." I said, "Was she out of town?" She said, "No." No.
Amy, how many times are you going to say that you're going to try to incite something? I saw it. I mean, do you want me to respond? I mean, you put it in there twice. I already saw it, so you don't have to put it in there again. This is Kathy's live stream. It's Kathy's live stream. So
Yep,
if you respect
Amy.
Kathy, I've seen it. I see what you're saying. I'm not fighting about it, but I'm not going to keep seeing it 3 and 4 and 5 times. I saw it. I recognize it. I don't agree with it, but I'm sorry, Kathy.
No, that's okay. Amy, you got a warning, okay? Because Grace is there, and she.
Lady K, I don't like them talking about you because she was in bed, but at my house, not at Larry's. Makes you look like a liar. It's on the 13th. Okay? Okay.
We'll use her wrench. First, people get timed out, okay? And then after that, if you keep. We're trying to get to the bottom of something here, okay? And last night, we were told that on Lady K's, there was going to be, Betty was going to be on the live stream. And then when they started the live stream, it was a short recording of Betty saying, "Leave my family alone." And that was supposed to be her. And
let
then.
me tell you, wait a
Go
minute.
ahead.
We've seen that. We have actually seen her say that on somebody's video. So that must have been taken.
Wow. Wow. Let me go back to my emails. If you guys go back to the previous one, you'll see that the one that I just shared will show pictures of Betty that I just shared you, okay? And the date. All right. And there's a particular thing that happens in a particular area that will, I have other pictures that I could prove this even more if I get permission. I'm not going to do it unless I have permission because it's a trust thing with me, right? And because it's not my pictures and it's not, at the end of the day, they're calling Transporter a liar. And you just heard from Patrick. He knows Transporter and he has for years. She's from that area. She does not live there anymore. Okay. But she has a close connection with Betty and always has. If they will believe some of what Patrick says, would they not believe that? Patrick was just on the live at the beginning of this and said exactly what took place.
From just an audio taken from somebody's video. Have you guys ever seen her say, "Leave my family alone"? It was after, and I'm pretty sure it was Patrick's video. Or Brian Cody's video. It was on the porch, and she had said it was afterward.
I guess there was a stream last night around the hour some mark, Elizabeth. So, I haven't been doing much YouTube. Someone gave me a timestamp of it and said that, I'm a fraud, I'm a fake, or whatever. They were saying that I'm a liar. Well, they said I was a liar. And all of the things. So this is to be the last time that I address it. There's too many other videos out there. People really want to know the truth on my channel that shows. So, I don't understand it. People are talking about the fly me on the airport thing. Well, some people handle a stressful situation different than other people. That's where fight and flight come into play when you're like, oh, fuck, I got to protect my mom. But I also have to fuck with the internet because that's how I handle stress, is make jokes of things while I'm working and have people work behind the scenes for me. Contact Norma. We got to find Norma. We got to let her know what's about to happen to her. I got to contact my mother because as soon as I make this video that this isn't me, they're going to keep digging and potentially contact my elderly mother that's currently taking chemotherapy for cancer and has been for years. Go back to my channel and it's still there. Okay. It's there for over 2 years ago. My mother was giving an encouragement to someone that was going through colon cancer. And she said, I'll tell them that you can make it. I'm still doing chemo and I'm still making it, but I have to do the chemo or I'm going to die. So as my mom's having the shakes, the shits, and no appetite, they think that it's a good idea to contact my mother. In the meantime, I'm behind the scenes like I'm about to troll the internet. Okay. That's how I deal with stressful situations. But that's not okay. That's all skipped over.
It was after they were. Layla's saying.
Yep.
So there are people that said that. Okay. Good.
Mm-hmm. And did you guys see last night when they were pretending to talk to Betty? Because she wasn't on there. They don't even get internet at their house.
That's correct, right?
So there's no way she could have. And she's not been out of town. So it's just been one lie after the next. And then she took that video down and hid it. So, yeah.
You could pay $150 to see what now? That video? Are you kidding? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I think that, well.
Somebody's saying, no, you can pay $149.99 to see it now. I wonder if that's what yes, that's what Reddy's saying. Yes.
is everything have to be about money?
That's crazy.
Yeah. What's up? So who is there? Oh, Lady K is charging $150. Oh man. Oh my goodness. But anyway, that one's gone. I don't know.
Can anyone that's experienced on YouTube tell me that this is a troll move again? Okay, so let's go over here and I'll show you one person that I can show you several content creators that do the same thing. Okay, that do the same thing. So here's Miss Betty again, December the 13th. When was this video done? December the 13th that I would just shared. Okay, December the 13th. There's Miss Betty. Okay, December the 13th, wearing purple shirt. That's why she showed it to me, because she had a purple shirt on. Okay, while we listen to this, I'll go find some YouTubers that have $100, $200 private members. That's where they. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to show you.
I don't know if it's on members only or what, but
we'll go back.
No, you can pay $149.99 to see it now. I wonder if that's what yes, that's what Reddy's saying. Yes.
is everything have to be about money?
That's crazy.
Yeah. What's up? So who is there? Oh, Lady K is charging $150. Oh man. Oh my goodness. But anyway, that one's gone. I don't know if it's on members only or what, but yeah. So you guys saw it last night, right? I didn't stay for it because after I saw it was recording it, and then pretending to put, oh, Betty, they love the purple hearts. Betty, what's your favorite color, Betty? Oh, it's purple? Okay, everybody put purple hearts in the chat. Oh, Betty says she loves the hearts. Yeah,
I heard that people, I heard that was what was being said, but I my word, I did not.
Wow. 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 Tell them that Betty's favorite color is purple and to send her some purple hearts. December 12th. They're saying the night before, this is what was happened. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to skip over here and show this tab instead. If you look down here, Mystery Crew, $9.99. Turtle Gang, $19.99. The Turtle Hit Squad, $24.99. Turtle Queen, $49.99. Dolly Bosses, $99.99. Okay? He does that for a reason. Okay? Because it's a troll. Whenever we want to hide videos, we put them there. We don't want to delete them. We haven't had time to download them yet because we may need them for proof, as we see we do here. So we hide it behind a paywall. It's called hiding it behind a paywall. Okay? But God bless it.
I did not watch it.
And this isn't to discredit any other creator, but I'm standing up for myself because they call me a lot of things. They have tried to dox my family. They have tried to discredit who I am. And I'm standing up for myself. Okay? This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like to me to stand up for myself. Not to contact someone's family member, not to talk about anything in their family, not to show a picture of someone sitting on a bench with their loved one during a time of that was incredibly hurtful for her. Norma's who I'm talking about. Not to contact their family. This is what it looks like for me to stand up on YouTube and prove myself as credible. Okay? I don't take it off this platform. I never will. No matter how far someone pushes me, you will never break me. I'm not to be bought, and you can't break me. I can close this computer any day I want and never come back if that's what I choose to do. Okay? I don't do this for anything but pure enjoyment.
I didn't watch it. I didn't trust it. I didn't watch it. And I didn't want to be triggered.
Right. Yeah, I watched a little bit, and then they had Patrick up there talking about the ice challenge or something stupid. I'm thinking, what? No, she's talking to him? Oh, that's enough. I told my friend, I'm out. Yeah, it does get more embarrassing by the minute. So yeah, that was all a lie last night. Because no, I talked to them myself today. Like I said, AJ reached out to me and gave me her phone number, and she's got mine. She's welcome to call me at any time, and I'm welcome to call her. But today I happened to talk to Larry.
Should we also say what BJ also does to people on the platform, or they know that they're associated with anyone that reaches out to BJ? Do I need to start telling those secrets too? Because I can. And are you paying anybody for any money? Share this stuff. Lady K, I don't like them talking about you because she was in bed, but at my house, not at Larry's. And this makes you look like a liar. And I don't like it. And I know Larry didn't know that live happened. And he thought he was protecting his sister from nosy people. Shake my head. Okay. Dolly Vision, $99.99 a month. Join, $99.99 a month. Okay. What people do. That's just one YouTuber. All the things. Share this app. $99.99 a month. We'll go back and forth. Maybe they'll catch it and share this and said, Lady K, I don't like to talking about. Okay. I mean, this is.
Yeah, and it wasn't so that she could, listen, we know that there's a lot of phone calls going through. I mean, there's a lot of phone calls going through there, but I mean, Kathy had BJ reach out to her.
Right.
So, just so you guys understand that she didn't go looking up a number. BJ
This live happened
sent her
December
her
13th.
number
Look at your
and asked her
camera.
to please call her. And they played phone tag a couple times.
Yep.
And that was a while ago. And with everything that's going on now and what we saw,
There you go. You can see December 13th.
She just called for BJ, but Larry answered.
13th.
So.
Yeah.
Because I don't want anybody thinking, oh, well, she called and, she's getting in the middle of stuff. BJ reached out to Kathy first, just like some people reach out to me.
Okay, I just accidentally got the wrong person. I got Jenny instead. Trying to get Amy because now she's causing more trouble. Sorry, Jenny. We're going to get you back here. The thing moved up and I hit the wrong person. So
yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah, if I can make this thing stop.
So it's okay to block in their chat, but it's not okay for me to block people in my chat. I get it. So I mean, I hope that this is satisfied to my subscribers, my paid members, my viewing audience. I cannot stress enough, this is not to show hate. I'm going to ask you guys to do me a favor. Just keep this information to, you viewed it, you understand it. Do not, and for me, go into anybody's chat that I've reviewed here today and cause any trouble in the name of me. Please don't do that. Okay. I don't need anyone to do that for me. I'm begging you not to do that, because for me, I'm moving on. Okay. I'm moving on. What it looks like for me here on out is not to review this again, not to talk about it again. I've already done my part. And frankly, I'm over it. Okay. I'm done playing the prove it game. Let's make one thing completely clear, guys. I'm not going to show proof again. There are literally 2 videos out there of me sitting right here on my channel discussing the same things. There are receipts for everyone that wants to see them as a receipt and to say that it's proof. And let me stress this again. You are not calling me a liar. You are calling Transporter a liar. The person that is literally boots on the ground, helps any way she can, and never asked to be mentioned. I have said her Transporter's name more by Transporter than I ever wanted to on a stream. Okay? Because she doesn't do it for a click. She doesn't do it for a view. She doesn't do it for monetary gain. She doesn't want custody of anyone. She is a family friend for many of years. She's been a friend to Betty for many of years. Okay? And when the shit got rough, she was there to help them. Okay, so I respect her. I respect her privacy. And I feel that I've showed enough. And if this isn't enough for anyone, that I want to say, well, please view it with an open mind. Please do not go to any other channel and then thinking that you're standing up for me and go at it with these folks, okay? I'm asking you not to do that. Toddy and I have had a discussion during the apology video when she made this apology video to Norma. We have agreed to coexist on this platform. And that's just the way it is. This platform has got millions of people on it and a lot of channels. If you're not happy where you're at, then you move along. And that's what I'm doing. I have not brought it back up, but apparently people are still stuck and they feel that I owe people an explanation, or they have a right to come out here and say that try to dox me, try to contact my mother is okay. That's not okay. It wasn't okay for what happened to Norma, but those types of things are being overlooked. If it would have happened to one of them, and I've been threatened with lawsuits, well, I'm going to tell you, as soon as that lawsuit hits my front door, I'm going to countersue for co-signing someone putting my information, allegedly, it wasn't me, someone else's information, and threats against my mother. So I guess discovery will be very interesting now, won't it? And I think that the judge might say they're upset because you called him a hairy cunt. Okay. So I will be waiting for my papers and I will countersue. I'm just putting that out there. And I hope it doesn't come to that. What I really like to do is go into Kathy's chat and chat. I would like to go into Toddy's chat and chat if I want to, if they're talking about something that interests me. I want to go to AD's chat and chat if something interests me. I want to go over to, Beezer's chat and chat if something interests me, and not feel like I have to pick a side. But they have my back up against a wall to where I feel like I have to stand up for myself because it's being continually talked about. Okay? And if I get sued, I'm going to countersue. Right? I mean, but I've been threatened. Okay? I've been threatened. I've been threatened to go to court. I've been threatened for someone to come to my house. I've been threatened for someone to contact my mother. I've been threatened for someone to reach out and touch my family. I've been threatened, and I've never threatened one hide or hair on any of these creators. I haven't. And I am sincerely, please begging you, do not think you have to stand up for me in a chat. Okay? I don't expect it. I don't need it. Yeah, and Elizabeth can agree that a transporter is very valuable to the Whitaker family. Very valuable to them. And I will, Stacy, I'm going to keep being a good friend to Betty because I don't talk to her often, very seldom, but once the communication started, even one phone call, I feel very bad if I continue on talking about Betty because Betty is going through enough mentally, emotionally. She's doing good, but there still has to be a part in her soul that's missing because that's all they knew was that house. That's all they knew was each other. They relied on each other every day for whatever they were going through. You know what I mean? And that's all gone. So for my word to somebody off of YouTube will always mean more to something on YouTube. Lee is in pod. He has, right, Courtney? One person has a $500 membership. Okay, so I'm not the only one. They don't come from the sectors that I come from, so I guess I play a little different than other people. But I'll never go real life. Absolutely not. Absolute. And they have done a lot of things that I should go real life, right? Do I have information? Fuck yeah. Am I ever going to show it? Hell no. Because that's dirty. Hang on just a minute, guys. I got to put you on mute for just a second.
That spirit, all that pressure on me, turn it into fire. You can say what you want, I just climb higher. Oh, that damn lady, oh, 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 that damn lady, oh, in the armor. I've been through the static. Still I go much harder. Talk to my family. Now you cross that border. I protect my peace like a queen with order. From terminal to terminal, I keep my own.
Okay, sorry guys. Sorry about that. All right, so you know, we could, if you would like to listen to this video, I will share the link. If you're not a subscriber and you want to become one, please subscribe up to Kathy's channel. Okay, listen to what she has to say. You know, and that's it. But you don't. I don't want you to feel like you have to stand up for me in her chat. Please do not disrupt anybody's live stream standing up for me. I'm begging you, do not disrupt anybody's chat and live stream because you feel like you have to stand up for me. All right, please do not. And I bet you that won't be clipped. Okay, and I bet you the apologies that I've made through the months will never be clipped. Okay, and that's okay. I'm okay with it. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to be who I am, and I'm always going to be who I am. And whenever I make a mistake or I've hurt someone's feelings, I stop doing said thing and I try to do better. At the end of the day, this is for entertainment. And at the end of the day, all we have is our word. And you're only as good as your word. And it's okay to say, you know what? I was wrong. I have said been wrong so many times on YouTube. I wish I had a penny for every time. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I have the right to also stand up for myself. I have the right to stand up for myself. Other people have the right to stand up for themselves, and I have the same right. I have the right to stand up for people that's drug into my bullshit, aka Norma, aka my mom, aka my family. All right? And if people can't accept that, then that's not fair. That wouldn't be fair, right? So we're going to view my channel just so I can show you guys that my lives and all that have not been anything about this. Okay, so let's share this. How long has it been since I've actually made content about the Whitaker family? Okay. So here's my lives. Ohio, a crime fighter, private battle, of fireworks, 4th of July weekend, John Walsh. This is 3 weeks ago. What's been going on? What have I missed? 3 weeks ago. Chicky's birthday 4 weeks ago, 1 month. Patrick will be live at 8 p.m. That was 4 minutes long to tell everyone to go over and watch his debut. Okay, 1 month ago, Jeff Metcalf walking it back. That the viewer's point of view was 1 month ago. Okay, that was about the things that Eric Carroll had said, what the analytics say, members only. Kitty, that's whenever Kitty still want to come out here and cause a ruckus with me. All right, let's correct the info right quick. Eric Carroll and the APS, that was 2 months ago. Patsy or the Protector, Eric Carroll, now versus then viewers, walk it back 2 months ago. Part 2 reviewers and the Whitaker saga 2 months ago. Whitaker open panel, let your voice be heard 2 months ago. Okay, Jeffrey Epstein 3 months ago. Is this a hot mic? 3 months ago. Jeffrey Epstein, producer goes missing. Epstein files, dog walking in the receipts. Who am I? Who are you? 4 months ago. Okay, so sorry, but I don't just cover this. Okay, and I have no intentions on doing any more of it. It is what it is. If the truth hasn't been told here, I don't know if anyone who don't believe it, they're not going to ever believe anything. And I keep stressing this. I am not discrediting their point of view at the time, but when information comes out, the point of view should no longer be the same point of view as it was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months ago when proof's in the pudding. Okay. And that's just, yeah, we have moved on. Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. Now, if a court case happens, I have all intentions on going to that court case. You know, we are going to go to that court case if a court case happens. It be Eric Carroll, Patrick Rourke, whatever. I have all intentions on going, and I hope everybody shows up to the court case that's been involved. Okay, everybody come and stream from there. Absolutely. Do it. I don't own Whitaker content. And that's what is wild to me. Some people say, well, she thinks she owns Whitaker. No, I don't. I was coming back from Illinois, back to Florida, and I happened to stumble across what was going on in the Whitaker family. I said, oh, that would be interesting to talk about. And I just started making Whitaker content. The rest is history. I don't own anybody or anything out here. It's open. You can make a channel. You can make it. You can be like fucking Oprah. You get a car. You get a car. You get a car. You get a channel. You get a channel. You get a channel. And I hope it takes off. And I hope it's everything that you want it to be. I hope that their channels become everything they want it to be. I'm not, people are like, well, aren't you upset that there's a channel like kind of named out? No, I think it's very flattering. I can't be mad at it because they have a right to voice their point of view in any creative way that they want to. I find it free advertisement. I wish they would attach my channel to it because I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers so I can do a fundraiser for a charity. And then my mission on YouTube is complete. I will probably no longer go live. Once that happens and I get to do a fundraiser through YouTube, I see no money. It goes directly to the charity through YouTube. And you can at 10,000 subscribers. That's been my goal for 2 years. And I still am not there yet. But I'm trying. Okay? I set a goal for myself, and that's what it is. Why does it mean important to me? I don't know. Because that's a goal I set. I set a goal to reach 5,000. I said it, now I'm setting a goal for 10,000. This is why I stopped trying to make content, because no one, I don't know what is going, what I'm doing. And number two, people are so mean and no one is forced to watch the video if they don't want to. Right, Tess? It's good to see you, Tess. Right? I mean, it's gotten to be so crazy. And I feel bad for Transporter because she is a A-OK lady. All right? I would trust her with all of my secrets in life. Okay? She's a good person. And she's been involved with it. So they're calling her a liar. They're not. Do I take it personal? Yeah, because I feel like I have to stand up for her because she's not on social media. She'll never take a panel. She'll never do a video. That's not her cup of tea. She will never do it. She never has. And she told me, I'll never do that. I'll never, no way. I will never do that. I'm so afraid because of what people have said about her. They said that she's a liar. Someone even said that she was married to a woman. The fuck? That's all right, Tessa. I can make what you're saying. No worries. So, you know, that hurt her feelings. But you know what she kept on doing? She kept on going and helping Betty where she could and still visits with, I mean, all the things. Nothing's ever changed with her, with Miss Betty Whitaker. Okay. And I haven't said this before, but I'll say it now. A couple of my mods had gotten together around Christmas. We did not announce this, but I'm going to announce it today. And I have receipts to show it. I won't mention who did it, but I have receipts to show it. They got together and they decided to have Betty pick out gifts from Amazon for her family. Those were purchased by my group of people. Okay. They had Christmas stuff. Did they receive them? Not as I know of yet, because everything needs to be approved. Betty, Larry got gifts from my crew of people over here, the ones that know about airplanes and stuff. Okay, I have every receipt to show it. There was offered to buy things, the other things. for Miss Betty, my group of people have done it. We've never came to the internet to say anything, but I will today, because people just assume that I'm about a click and a view, a click and a view, a click and a view, and I don't give back to the Whitakers. We have absolutely give back to the Whitaker family. We don't do it for an ass pat, a high five, or get a click or review, or I would have said it in December. I have Betty receiving them, pictures of Betty receiving them. Okay, I absolutely do. I have no intentions on sharing it, but I'm not just a bunch of blowhard. Whenever I say I'm going to do something that's worthwhile, we make it happen. We don't need to come to YouTube and announce that shit for a click and a view, or I would have did it in December. But I'm tired of not giving credit where credit is due. I'm tired of people not getting an attaboy whenever everyone else is like, oh yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right. Okay, no, my group of people fucking showed up and showed out for them. And I couldn't be more proud of who the people I associate myself with on YouTube. I couldn't be more proud of how my moderators handle situations. I couldn't be more proud who call me receipt lady. Okay? If you don't have a receipt, I don't want to hear it. That's my motto. If you ain't got a receipt, I don't want to hear it. So I couldn't be more proud of who I sit with on YouTube and the things that they have done behind the scenes, and didn't need me to announce it to the masses. But I'm tired of sitting back and not letting them. Good job. And you guys know who you are. I appreciate you for coming through for us on this channel. Okay, we give back. Matter of fact, if we add up the receipts, I've probably given back behind the scenes to this situation more than I ever made. And I have no problem. If a push comes to shove, don't call me to the front of the class to show you anything, because I can and I will. Don't test me. Okay, what you need to do is understand that I'm moving on. I am moved on. I wish nothing but the best for your channels, nothing but health and happiness as we all grow older here, okay? But I have no intentions on starting round 54th of Lady K's a liar, Lady K's a liar. If you cannot read for your own eyes, you're not calling me a liar. You're calling the person that is literally doing everything that that person can to make sure things happen with the Whitaker family. So you're not calling me a liar. I didn't write those texts. That person did. So really what you're doing is calling her a liar, not me. Okay? God bless America, right? I mean, this is where we're at. Your moderators have your back. Yes, I appreciate that. You guys have been awesome. That, you know, you all know what you did. I feel uncomfortable even saying it because we don't need any credit. We don't want any credit. But it was just the right thing to do at the time, you know? And, you know, you all thought I should be upset about certain things. I'm not upset. I don't take... Unless it's a threat for my family or my mother or someone that's innocent, then I really don't get myself ruffled up. I'm like, it's YouTube. What do you expect? It's YouTube. What do you expect? Right? What do you expect at YouTube? Social media. So, you know. Oh, yeah, Beezer doesn't put out content, by the way. That's right, Bees. I'm sorry, guys. I kind of skipped through. I want to go back and watch this so I can watch, read your guys' comments because I'm interested in knowing how. Let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling, like with all of this. How do you guys feel? Because you're the what guys consuming it, right? You guys are consuming it. Sure don't, but I can't sit back and let someone say you're in this for clicks and views or money. Beezer, I'm very transparent with my moderators. Okay? I show them every month what this channel makes. I show them every month what we're doing, the analytics part. Okay? I show them. I don't want to not be transparent because they are a part of this with me. My moderators they help me with this channel. it pisses me off if you miss. I know it, right? So people think that I'm doing it for a click and a view, that it's a big monetary gain for me. It's seriously not. Okay. I don't need a click and a view. I used to have a great time with 10 people in my chat when I first started. It was freaking fabulous. Okay. Then it gets too political whenever you become a larger channel or you have more clicks or more views. It's too political for me. Okay. All the fun goes away. So I want to pull up something because there's a person on here. If you want to, this is, hopefully she doesn't get mad at me. Okay. Now this lady here knows how to drag somebody. Okay. This lady here knows how to drag somebody. Let's find a good one. Now that's not so long. I'll have to see. Let's see what this one is. Now, why this video exists is this is someone that I frequently watch, that I, associate. I call myself associating with on YouTube. Okay. Now this is how somebody, they were calling her Big Worm. Okay. So what does my girl do? She gonna make a whole damn video about it. Okay. Jones and don't fucking strike me, asshole. They'll let me share her out. You guys might enjoy her content. She's really awesome. Her, Nanya, Deetsy on the streets. Okay. Yeah. Go over there. If you guys want some new content to watch and that are still ripping people's asses, go there. Go over there. And of course, Ghost. Ghost is always keeping it 100. Let's see here.
In the backyard, garden going wild when the beat start.
Hang on. So they were talking about her weight. They were talking about all of bad things about Jonesin. Okay, so what does she do? Here's what she does. This is the sector that I come from. Like, we don't give a shit.
Neighbors looking out like, what's that shake? Whole block wiggle when the ground vibrate. Little dirt pile, see it start jumping. Brown line bend and the tail start pumping. Sprinkle a drip, now the crew feel brave. 20 fat worms do the wave in the pavement. Earth split open like a backstage door. They slide out slow, then they drop to the floor. One spin round, got the ants all lurking. Everybody yelling out, big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, wiggle in the mud. Backline squirm when they feel that thud. Backyard bounce, whole soil start jerking. Hands in the air for the big worms twerking. Big worms.
And this is because someone said that she was obese, she couldn't dance, she smells, she has all these things, right? This is, yeah, so this is her response. I fucking love it.
Twerking, shake that ground. Tiny little booties make a thunder sound. Kids all scream, even birds stop chirping. World stand still for the big worms twerking. One got stripes like a candy cane stripe. One so thick, make the whole crew hype. They don't need shoes, they don't need chains. They just hit splits in a puddle at the rain. Slug on the side like...
No, she didn't just take a bite out of that damn sandwich. She's like, really? Here you go. Jonesy.
Snail too slow, but he feel those grooves. Beetle on the law, trying to act all certain. Camera in his claw for the big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, wiggle in the mud. Backline squirm when they feel that thud. Backyard bounce, whole soil start jerking. Hands in the air for the big worms twerking. Big worms twerking.
So let's see what
No, it's crazy. It's weird. I'm on summer break, bitches.
Health treatment. Say what? Who the fuck said that?
Now, see, what it is he thinks he's got this on a technicality. We ain't technicality and shit, brown chimp.
I didn't say that. You were
So yeah, if you guys get bored and you get tired of the Whitaker content and all that and all the, go over here and listen to Jones and Sugarly John and Soup and Nanya and Deets and other people, because there's a big world out here. And I don't come from Whitaker sector. I didn't create Whitaker sector. I am not Whitaker content. I covered it. I moved on. I got lower views than I did on my other shit. So I lost money. I lost views. I lost subscribers because they're not into Whitaker stuff. We keep it moving. Okay. So God bless you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. But I think I have a right to fight to the end. If someone is saying that I'm a liar, if they have a right to fight to the end, then I have the same exact. I live in America too. I am a damn citizen of the United States of America. So if that would work for them, shouldn't it work for me? I think so. I think it should. Okay, I think it should. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I've been on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's way too long for me to be on freaking YouTube. All right. So on your way out or on your way in, replay crew, I love ya. You can always send a gift while you're watching replay because I'm all about the money, right? I'm all about the money and I don't give back. Okay. No, I'll show the receipts if I have to. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure that, you share it out and be safe on these YouTube streets. You have the right to your own privacy on YouTube. You have a right to privacy. Actually, when you enter a chat, it says, please protect your privacy. No one has the right to dox you, harass you, or try to intimidate you or make funny shit about you. But if they do, turn it into YouTube. Don't stand up for me tonight anywhere. If anyone decides to review this tonight, please do not. I'm begging you, do not cause a ruckus in anyone's chat. That is like going into their home. Okay, don't do it. I don't need anyone standing up for me. I'd rather you enjoy their content and move along. Until next time, you sexy bitches, keep it real, keep it sexy, keep it classy, and I'll see you on the next go around, friends. Bye.
No matter what they plotting, I stay on my feet. My members and I fly high. You can see it in the sky. If you need a reason why, look me in the eye. Say it with your chest. If you got something to say, cause I don't fold. I just levitate. Same old mouth, same old lies. I turn every rumor into golden time. Oh, that damn lady K. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that damn lady K. Oh, oh, oh. Keep my name in your mouth. Watch me rise anyway.